We really thought about what's most important, and 3 things came to mind: residents, family, and employees.
And if you understand the relationship, you understand the intimacy of that relationship.
So at the core of our values, really, I feel, are our people, and they're the ones that drive these values.
The responsibility and appreciation of senior living communities and caregivers took on a very different significance during the recent COVID pandemic. Sinceri Senior Living, formerly JEA Senior Living, is one of the leading companies helping shape the future of senior living communities, and their approach is unique. Sinceri Senior Living is a senior living provider specializing in independent living, assisted living, and memory care that fosters deep bonds between those that live and work in their communities, just like family.
With communities nationwide, Sinceri Senior Living is taking the concept of care to new heights, providing an innovative and holistic approach to senior living, creating a like-family-centered atmosphere, bringing together residents, staff, and family as true partners. Sinceri Senior Living's Meaningful Moments program was founded upon innovation and education and helps bond caregivers and residents through an exploratory and scientifically proven approach to relationship building, coupled with the very latest in technology. Older adults, and especially those living with memory loss, face greater challenges than most of us. At Sinceri Senior Living, everything is focused on providing the best and most innovative ways to experience life's cherished moments, while also allowing everyone to continue leading meaningful lives. Driving all this is what CEO Chris Belford describes as the intimacy between staff and residents in the act of caregiving.
Everybody who works for our organization is technically a caregiver. I really like the fact that our company, our teammates, whether they're direct care or not, participate in the direct care of residents from time to time. I get driven by the fact that what I want to do is enhance that relationship and continue with that relationship so that that intimacy, that caregiving mentality is throughout our company.
While a unique sense of camaraderie and teamwork truly matters to Sinceri Senior Living, it is firmly grounded in a family-centered concept that starts by learning everything there is to know about residents, their passions, achievements, careers, family, hobbies, and interests, as Angie Fleener, Vice President of Clinical Services, explains.
The great thing about the Meaningful Moments program is it is holistic. We look at the programming, we look at dining, we look at family partnerships. We bring the staff into everything. And so it's not just looking at the person as a clinical component, as another resident. We look at every facet of them, their spiritual, the things that they love to do, what they eat. We partner with their physician and looking at them more as a human being.
By creating this profound connection, Meaningful Moments establishes a strong foundation of trust and well-being from which residents can create new memories and thrive. Sinceri Senior Living CEO Chris Belford knows that this is an important balancing act.
The danger is being too far removed. I think what we found, which is the right distance between helping or giving the tools to our caregivers to provide the care and enhancing the relationship between the resident and caregivers. And that's very difficult orchestration of programming, but I think we've accomplished it very well, where we actually enhance the relationship between the caregiver and resident using both the technology and the latest care techniques in the industry.
Technology plays a large part in everything at Sinceri Senior Living.
We really look for partners when we're looking at technology that have the same philosophies that we do, that are really focused on family, residents, and caregivers. And so the technology platform we use currently, for us to be able to track our activities with our residents, we can pull data from that and we can look at, are they having a change in condition? Are they no longer participating in activities like they had in the past? Are they just attending them? Are they actually participating in them? We can pull that data monthly, weekly, quarterly, and really quickly catch if our residents are having a decline, and we can go in and change our programming to accommodate that. Our purposeful programming really is about keeping our residents as independent as long as possible.
Another use of technology is through a unique platform that allows you to actually experience what living with dementia actually feels and looks like.
So Dementia Live is a really innovative technology. It actually brings the caregivers, even some family members and staff, and it teaches them what our residents who have dementia feel like. And so it shows them how they perceive things, they see things, how they feel things. And so it really brings that, I believe, an empathy for those caregivers to see how they can better take care of that resident, more empathy for the families to see how their loved one every day is going through something like this. And so it just teaches us to be better caregivers and care partners to our residents.
Delivering technology to residents is just one aspect. Perhaps even more importantly for Sinceri Senior Living are the employees and staff. Elisa Clark is Vice President of Human Resources and Employee Relations. She describes the hiring process as,
We look for that compassion. It's a skill that you can't always teach. It's the skill that comes naturally with the fact that you want to do for others more than you want for yourself. And when we can tap into that with our staff members, it makes their day better, they're able to shine, they're able to grow. When we can see where they could fit in other places in our company, and we can pair them up with a mentor that can bring them even higher into the organization.
it is an affirmation that CEO Chris Belford believes underpins everything.
Teams of people that really care about our residents and the relationship between the caregiver and the resident themselves. And the team members actually feels like a family, because you have to have trust, you have to have empathy, you have to have understanding, you have to be a good listener. All of those components make up, as you know, it's a relationship with your own families. All of those components actually make up that relationship that we talk about, like family. So when a caregiver actually has that interaction with the resident, it does feel like family. And it is the reason why those caregivers feel like our organization really emphasizes in like family feeling.